Dusty's a bigger plane than I thought he was.
All right, crew. It's time to go swap these planes back, and I have my my co-pilot here with me. He's going to be doing all the flying. I'm just going to take a nap. A few of you asked about my background, I guess, my road through aviation. We'll talk a little bit about that. We're going to pre-flight this plane, put a little fuel in it, and get moving. Yeah, so you just basically unchalk it. See, you move the chalk out. You can leave the back one.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, because we'll push it right back into that. And then when there's the actual wheel chalks that do something over here on the pilot side.
Leave the back one or?
Yep. Leave the back one. Just toss it over there out of the side so you don't. Yep. And pull it straight out. There's not one on that one. Race. And pull it. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
No, I can't.
All right. Keep going straight. And now start to turn to your right. Just pull that bar. Yep. If y'all see that number 3 there, we had 5 182's and a turbo 210 back in the day for I guess a bit of work I would get into another time, but yeah, this was the 3rd one we got. All right, shut the door. Like I said before, start up, taxi over to the fuel farm, and top it off. Clear prop. What he's doing is he's teaching him how to push the plane.
Gotcha.
Because there's a little bit of an art, especially with that golf cart. It's not the best way to tow the planes around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just it's just kind of a difficult way to push them around. You got to be careful.
Should I cut those?
All right, clear. All right, how do you hear me? All right, so what we'll do, you see that yellow center line there?
Yep.
We'll make a right turn. We'll taxi all the way around the planes, out the taxiway, out onto the taxiway, and then back down this way, okay?
Okay.
So I have the power for right now, and you have the rudders and the brakes. I'm coming off, so it's going to be kind of let it get rolling forward a little bit, and then start trying to nudge it around.
Okay.
Remember, heels are off the floor, ready for both braking and turning. And so we're looking outside. You don't have to stare at what you're doing down here.
Oh, yeah. It's still you, right?
Huh?
It's still you.
No,
right?
you.
Oh, okay.
You.
Cool.
So on this center line, actually hang over here a little bit, just so we got some more room. Right in here is fine. I'll slow you down a little bit.
And we're just...
All right, start slowing down. Brakes. And then we're gonna make a left turn following this line. And so same thing, we're gonna follow the yellow line to the left ahead.
Oh, to the left.
Straight, and and then to the left. And get slow. Clear right, clear left. Slow, you don't have to stop, because when you stop, then it gets hard to move, right? Get a little bit, so you're kind of running that background, just like a boat, in between having enough speed to be controllable, but not too fast, so you're out of control. Westbound traffic, Skyline 31 Yankee, taxi in 35, Westbound. And now just kind of get the feel of it, back and forth. So now ease out, grab the throttle, the black one, and just pull it out a little bit. And the throttle is easy to use with your finger up here as a reference. You can kind of use that to modulate it back and forth. So now we're slowing down, add a little bit of power back in.
Is that too much?
Put a correction in, and then you see what that gave you. That's why I always say small corrections. You put a little bit in, and if it's not enough, you put a little more in. If it's too much, you pull it back out.
Okay.
So you don't want to be riding the brakes. So if you feel like if the engine wants to make you go too fast, pull some power back out. And now we're getting towards the end, so we want to slow down. So go ahead and pull that throttle all the way out to idle. And then just make a slight right turn right here. Kind of 45 pointing at that truck, and then bring us to a stop. Bring us all the way to a stop with the brakes. Yeah, you already got the power at idle, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I have the brakes. We'll do a quick run up. Gas is on. Cowl flaps are open. Trim set for takeoff. Mixture rich. Prop set. Throttle set. Carb in. Lights all on. We refer number 1 for takeoff. Ignition master primer on, in, and locked. All right, so your flight controls.
Okay.
And I haven't heard anybody, hadn't seen anybody. Finals clear, base is clear, downwind's clear. Seems to be all good. DeWitt Spain traffic, Skyline 31 Yankee, Part 35, be southwest departure, DeWitt Spain. All right, so hand on the throttle. And just follow that line and line us up on the center line.
Did I go and turn out?
Yeah, line up on the center line.
Oh, that center.
Yeah, the center line of the runway.
Come on.
Right in between, right down the dash lines in between the 3 and the 5. All right, so go ahead and bring us to a stop here. Line up that nose wheel, make sure it's straight. So we're pointing this way. So get back on the center line. Add a little power. It's all your flight controls. Hold the yoke. And push that power in. Remember, 1, 2, 3, and you're looking all the way down the runway. You're driving.
Yeah.
Go in with the power. Right.
All right.
Get us back on center line if you can over here. Airspeed's alive. Engine's in the green. Bring that nose back. Feel that. Just ease that nose back up to the horizon. Back. So we want to stop it right in here. Remember, we're talking about all those references we talked about the horizon and this glare shield's relation to it. So you're looking out ahead. Just setting that up. I want to pull it back 25 squared. So bring that nose up a little more. Right in there is perfect. So find a reference from the glare shield to the horizon.
left turn. Look off your shoulder. Left, left. Look off your shoulder. Find a reference. So there's some houses or a road or something over there. Yeah. I'll make a left turn to that.
Westbank traffic, Charlie 318, turn in Crossland on 35, Barnett, Southwest Westbank.
Alright, I'm going to stop the climb for you right here because we are under Memphis approach, so I'm not going to give you a whole lot of leeway on that. Okay. So I'll set you up for trim for that portion. Straight level, somewhere right in here, and you see the difference between where this clear field is and where the horizon is. Yeah, that's your reference point. That's what you're using to know if you're descending or climbing. Alright. Say bye to the camera, I'm going to turn them off for a minute. So, what do you think?
Pretty slightly terrifying, but also fun.
Alley 09, Memphis,
takeoff was scary.
002, and after this approach, you're going to stay with
That was your first all-in takeoff, new rotors, throttle, everything. And there's a lot going on, huh? It's just, yeah, back and forth. You had the power and wants to turn back, but we were drifting this way, and then had power, and we're going back to the right, and all of a sudden you're up to speed, and still you got the power. Yeah. It's, I mean, and you know, planning and chair flying and like practicing it on the ground is actually will go a long way. You know, we're just kind of throwing you at the wolves, like, here, let's do this. It's been, you know, it's been 3 or 4 months. So, but great job. Yeah, good job on the cruise for sure. Like flying here, holding altitude. You want to say to your fellow friends?
Over 901 Hotel, contact level on approach.
No, I don't think so. I think this pretty much speaks for itself.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, because how many times have they gotten to do this?
Maybe a bunch, who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah. Nothing to say to them?
I don't think so.
Alright. Let's keep flying.
Okay.
Runway 36.
Alright, so we have somebody crossing over up here. Let's go to 02 inside. Got one turn base, one on final.
Cleveland traffic, John Crew and Yankee, left downwind 36, cool stop, Cleveland.
Gas is on, and the pitch is bolted. Mitch is rich, prop still, pumps on half up, lights are on.
Final runway 36, Cleveland.
There he is.
Traffic up to say 16, Tomaso down there, Colombo, Arnack, 36, Cleveland traffic.
Take 11 turning left, Emma 36 Cleveland.
Cleveland traffic, 31 Yankee, let's say 36, cool stop, please. Not yet, but you said you're on downwind. We're still 2 miles out. Oh, we got you inside now. That factor.
Alright, long final straight ahead, short final should be clear. Plane on the runway is taken back off.
Cleveland traffic, John Crew and Yankee, turn final 36, full stop, Cleveland.
I gave too much time in between there, but I didn't know, since I was a student pilot, what they were going to do.
Cleveland traffic, Scout 5187 Juliet is 5 miles to the north, inbound landing, runway 36. Traffic up to say 1 mile, turn left, crosswind, runway 36, Cleveland.
See, this is where it just feels slow.
Juliet, 45 degree entry to left downwind, 36. Cleared.
So that was first takeoff in this plane. You want to talk about it? What'd you think?
Fun, scary, exhilarating.
I like it. Now what are we gonna go do?
Well, we're gonna go see Delta State, drive through town, and then we'll go back
And why?
because that's where you went to college.
Yeah, so we're kind of back in my stomping grounds, and in the vein of 20 annuals, 20 years on these planes. I've been flying for 25 years and started around the corner. So we're gonna go grab some breakfast, lunch, something, drive around, see the sights a little for a minute, and then head home. All right, your entry into Cleveland.
Yep.
Yep.
First time. Technically not the first time at the airport. Big city.
Yeah, you were talking about the crickets earlier, and when I drove down here on my first drive in the 65 Chevy heading to school, there were so many crickets everywhere. It was like the plague. You'd hit the brakes and would slide across them. It was that bad. I never saw it that way again, but people are like, "Oh yeah, this happens every year." Back up there. First apartments. That was ours right there. We go up to the left. Our rooms and the chapter house on the second floor. I think that was the pool. Yeah, aquatics.
Aquatics, yeah.
My buddy Brian and his IROC chirp tire here on a daily basis.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, I had some gen ed classes early on, the first year really. I went through those pretty quickly. And then this is the quad. You know, I hear people talking about quad.
Yeah.
And this was the aviation building.
This right here?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
This is the aviation building. It would flood like crazy. This was a low spot, so if we had those bad rains, there would be 3 feet of water through here.
Really?
Yep. But
Sure.
that's where I did all the aviation classes. In there. Parked, walked in this door right here. And, well, the one behind you there, but
Yeah, true. It's too late.
walked into that door, and one of our teachers came and said, "Did you see what happened?" And that was September 11th.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we walked in, and he basically said, "Hey, get ready to shave your heads and go to war." And then so we were all, trying to figure out what it was, but that was September 11th. And everybody's kind of milling around figuring out what to do. And then we had like 30 or 40 people in Hamp's apartment over here watching the news, just assessing what was going on. One kid in class was on the phone. He had already been a Marine right out of high school. He was gone the next day. He went back. Yeah.
Have you been back since you graduated?
Yeah.
To the campus? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've driven through it like this. Aviation building.
That's the first sighting of an okra.
Yeah, that's I always noticed that too.
Zoom in, gotta get that. Heck yeah. Look at them there. Oh yeah, look at headphones.
Freshman dorm is gone.
Oh, your freshman dorm?
Yeah, that was sand volleyball courts. And then on the other side of the volleyball courts were the freshman dorms, the boy dorms, which were like prison cells. They were just straight up cement blocks, stained, dirty white paint, and communal showers and bathrooms.
Fun.
Yeah.
Y'all got a little playground. Should ever come out here and throw a frisbee like they do in the movies? So do y'all have like sports fields?
Yeah, across the street. I'll take you over there. Everything changes as it should, you know. So let's go over to the sports side.
Alright.
Landscape.
Huh. You don't remember it looking this pretty?
No. There's a football field.
No. You go to the games?
Yeah, not a ton, because, you know, I went home on the weekends to see your mom.
Yeah. Looks like it'd be a pretty fun time.
What do you think?
Oh yeah. Words to say on the campus? Any
I had a great
feelings?
time. It was a good place. We had a lot of fun. We did the fraternity thing, did the school thing, had a good bunch of friends. You know, it's growing up. Yeah. Oh, that's the basketball. That's right. Yep, I pulled into here in a 65 Chevy by myself for the first time ever. Taylor Swift. Grammy Museum. That's brand new. This was in Time Inc. This brown building right here with the great sign on the front. Up here is where lost a good buddy. Let's see if his cross is still here. So the man that owned the land where I had a buddy that was walking home from a party because he had been drinking, got hit by a drunk driver and he got killed. And so there's this other man involved in the family and all, anyway, carved a cross. And you see this cross up here? That's Tweeter's cross. The man that owned the land said he would never move it. I assume he still owns the land. Let's see if it's still see it.
Yeah. Still says everything on it.
It's Tweeter, Superman.
Yeah.
Yep. That was Justin. We called him Tweeter because he looked just like Tweeter off of a movie.
What movie?
Varsity Blues.
What'd you say?
I said Dusty's a bigger plane than I thought he was.
25 years, folks. It goes by quickly. And I've been fortunate enough to have had a lot of great experiences through that time, and today was no exception. Getting to fly all day in this gorgeous weather and these planes that I spent a bunch of time with, getting to do that with my favorite middle child was a ton of fun. I hope he enjoyed it as much as I did. Getting to go back and look at where I started my aviation journey. It was a great day. I hope he enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Since you've made it this far, I want to let you know that I'm looking at doing some kind of a deeper dive into professionalism in aviation and what that looks like and how that's earned and built. And I want to get your opinion, see what you think about that. Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next flight.
You were saying something a minute ago about driving versus flying.
Oh yeah, I've spent more time flying a plane than I have like driving a car or like any other vehicle really.
How much time have you spent driving a car or any vehicle?
I mean, that's not saying much, but like that's more than most kids.
Maybe. Not me. I drove all kinds of stuff about your age.
Well, no, I mean by the flying part.
Oh yeah, for sure. Doing a good job too.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. That fun? Something to do?
It was.
Yeah. So I just what?
I'm very glad I went.
So I had just got back from recurrent training, which was pretty intense. First one back at the airlines. It was fun. It was a big learning curve, and like I said, pretty intense. Somebody's going by quickly. And Shep and I swapped the plane. 20 annuals, 20 years, and then he showed him the adult state where I started 25 years ago. So anyway, y'all fly safe. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.